Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey hey. Season 3. I keep saying 2. Lord help me. Season 3, episode 3. Fancy, let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Good night. Have a good night. Have a night. Have a night. Hey hey. Hey y'all, hey hey. Hey Tabby, hey, welcome. Hey Nene, hey Tay Tay, hey everybody. Now this topic is not very, hey, what's up Ellen? This topic is not very serious or heavy, so y'all don't have to make it that way. Tonight's topic was voted in as something you would do again. So I want to hear about something you would do again. What did you do in your life that you would do again? Hey Tay Tay, hey Nene, good evening. So talk to me about something you would do again. I want your interaction on this tonight, y'all. Tell me something that you would do again. I want to know what y'all sipping on tonight. It's been a minute, right? Hey loves. Hey Alex, Valerie, Junie H Tex. Welcome on Instagram and Facebook. Welcome. Thank you. Hello. Hey. How is everybody? I am playing your song. And I told them that I was going to do it. Hello, Alyssa. Hey, everybody. Okay, so talk to me about, yes, I am playing your song. I actually have a few things of yours. I need your permission, though, for some other stuff. I have my little playlist working for y'all tonight. My local folks. Sam the Man, what's up? Tay Tay. You want to see the ghost, baby? Come see the ghost. I got you, baby. I got what you sipping on something. I know your birthday's coming up. I wish I was with you. Tonight I am sipping on Beringer Main and Vine Pinot Noir. If you haven't tried it, get it. It's actually, a Pinot Noir, so you want to keep those normally room temperature, but I chilled this one, and I added a spritzer of a little bit of Sprite, so that's what's up. So I want you guys for me. So come on and tell me. Let's go. You're here. I'm supporting you guys. What's up? I want you guys to help me out too. I know a lot of you saw my interview. You went and you subscribed for me on YouTube. I still need more people on YouTube to subscribe also. So if you haven't gone on there, please go like it and subscribe it and make comments on the videos. It's Fancy Hayes Williams on YouTube. Hey. So I have to support my people who support me. So y'all can hear their music in the background. Yes, I have their permission. And I'm gonna do that. I'm always gonna rep y'all. I'm a huge music fan, so I'm gonna do that. Also, in case you did not know, I will have my own show. It's gonna launch in February on Street Heat 100. Ooh, that was an announcement I want to make for y'all. What up? All of that because Homestead Slim was interviewing me about me and Fancy's Let's Talk About It. And I got my own show. So like my voice, huh? I guess, right? So listen, enjoy the music in the background too. Let me know if it happens to be too loud or anything and it's, drowning out or making too much feedback. Let me know. Because, I'm not a pro on that part of it. But okay, let's talk. Nene. Hey, Nene. Hey, let's talk. So come on, talk to me about something you would do again. Because, when people replay the video, they don't want to hear a whole bunch of chatter. They want to get to the meat of the topic. Especially when they're replaying the video on YouTube. We haven't gone live on YouTube yet, just because we can't figure out the logistics of it and know everything. So please talk to me about something you would do again. Y'all voted for this. I didn't vote for it. I want y'all to tell me what you would do again in life. What would you do again? You would absolutely do it again. Blood, sweat, tears, broke down. It caused you drama, problems, got you locked up, got your heart broken. What would you do again? And I'm not just gonna talk about what I would do again. I want to know what you would do again. Yeah. Tay, tell me something you do. Homies Cleo and Naomi are chilling. They're sleeping, baby. They're sleeping. Cleo is asleep. Look, I'm looking at Cleo right now. She's asleep. Hey, Diego. So talk to me. Don't be shy about something that you would do again. Some people say they would risk it all again for love. Would you risk it all again for love? Some people say that they would risk it all again for the amount of money that they got out of something. Hey, Casey, welcome. Talk to me about something you would do again. I would live it. I think, I can't tell y'all everything because I'm not giving it all away to y'all, but I want to know what you would do again. What would you do again? Would you take a chance? Would you make an investment again and you were scared? Would you give your every last penny? Would you give an organ again if you gave one? What would you do again for someone? Okay, so I have my comment here from the lovely Nini off of Instagram because I am live on both you guys. And she says, I met a very special person a long time ago, and I didn't realize how much I've grown to care for him. And I wish I would have had the opportunity to do it differently. So you would do it differently. Hey, Brian, welcome. Yes, so Nini says yes. So she would definitely do it again. She met a great person. She cared for him deeply. She came to realize she cared for him deeply. She would do it all over again, just a little bit different. What would you do again? A second, third, fourth, fifth time? Would you have a baby again? Would you make a baby again? Would you get married again after you got divorced? Would you take a chance with your heart again after somebody broke it? What would you do again that you maybe had not done have been afraid to do? A lot of people say, oh, when they get a divorce, I'll never get married again, ever. My little niece says, I would probably, I don't know, go back to the baby years and do it all over again with both my mom and dad. Spend as much time I could with my dad that he missed out on me. So you were primarily living with your mom. And so you're saying that you would do it again if you could do it all over again. You would rewind it, go back, and spend more time with your parents. I know that, right? I want to tell y'all something, because it's something that we deal with every day. We deal with death and loss every single day of our life. It's a loss of some kind, whether it's a loss of a relationship or a friendship or a loss, of a intimate relationship or a loss by death that we can't control. Hey, Tabby. Control, we can't control. So a death. I want to tell you something. A lot of times in the end, when someone passes away and you're grieving that person, Thank you. When you're grieving that person, a lot of time your grief and it's actually your guilt. You have to take the reins per se and control the situation while you can. You've got to make time for your friends and loved ones, but you can't feel guilty about it. Everybody has a life, and if someone's making you feel guilty for not giving them 90% of your time, then they got a problem. And that's a problem for you as well, because you don't need that negativity pulling you down, right? So when people pass away, we say, oh, well, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. But understand that sometimes, what can you say or do? You have to actually, hey, Pat, welcome. Tabby says, ever, LOL. So you're telling me that you will never get married again, Tabby? Don't say that. You're too young. So you will never, ever take a second chance of marriage. You wouldn't do it again if you had. You wouldn't do it again. But what would you do again? Have kids? What would you do? So Nini on Instagram says, I would have never made the move to California because I never got to see my grandma again. So I probably would like to have done that differently. But I wouldn't have my boys. So that's a bummer. Right, so it's kind of a choice that you had to make. Would I go back? Would I leave? Would I move to Cali? What would I do? And Nini says, I have so much guilt and pain because I never got to find out the important news she wanted to tell me. Yeah, well, that, like you said, that is like guilt, right? It makes you feel in some type of way, right? Got you. I understand. And Tabby says, yes, never. Killing myself laughing. I will never, ever, ever do that again. What would you do again, Tabby? I want to know what you would do again. So let's see. Okay, I'm not ashamed to say this or admit this. I have been known to be highly selfless, not selfish. The definition, the actual opposite of selfish is selfless. I will go to the line for the people that I love. I would give you the shirt off my back. I would give you the last penny I had. And you know what? I would do it all again. Anybody that ever got close to me, that ever benefited off of me monetarily, that they per se won, you know what I'm saying? because their motives were bad motives or they weren't genuine, that I was able to either provide for, with money or my time or my resources or my intelligence, I would never take that back. I would do it all again because it built my character, honestly. It made me a better person, honestly. So I think that I would do that over again. I wouldn't take it back. Would I do things differently? Of course. Hindsight is 2020. They say that is very, very true, right? Hindsight, yeah, of course you can look back and you can realize the error of your ways. But what would you do differently? I mean, honestly, you would not have absorbed that lesson, which actually ultimately became your blessing if you want to know the truth, right? So Nene says, me too, me too. Tabby says, and I definitely feel what you're talking about, the death. Because really it's our own guilt before what we didn't express, what we didn't do, what we didn't give. Tabby, that's just the way that it works. That's human nature. But once you're connected emotionally and spiritually, what I'm saying, you're very grounded. Those type of things don't kill you like they would. You understand it's no fun. Absolutely not fun when you pass away, when someone passes away, especially if it's someone that you love dearly or it's, a young age or it's a tragic, loss. A lot of times people, they just absorb that. But when you understand that that's just the way it is. Nobody can live forever. And we have to just make our peace with that. Welcome, Edward. Welcome. Eddie, welcome. Yes, you guys. So I just, I mean, there's really, would you do it all over again? I would absolutely go back and get married at 23 years old. I would absolutely raise two beautiful children. I would absolutely go through whatever I went through with their dad. I would do it all over again because it impacted my life. It built my character. It showed me who I was. It made me so much more selfless. I was never a selfish person, but it made me stronger. So Tabby says, take time to get to know the person, not who they want me to know, but who they really are, not rushing into it. I realize now I was wanting the wedding more than the marriage. Unfortunately, that's what happens a lot of times, Tabby. That's what Tabby says. Hey, welcome, Maya. Welcome, welcome. Nene says, I definitely do a lot for my family and friends and even artists, and I give a support monetarily, even supporting the music, but sometimes I don't feel appreciated by them. People will let you down because they will take it for granted. The thing that I've learned, in my time or whatever, dealing with artists or whatever on a personal level, with work-related things and personal relationships with artists, is that a lot of times they don't do it intentionally. They're just pulled in so many directions. So if you have an artist friend that's truly your friend or someone that you really support, then just make sure that you keep in touch with them. If they're a person that actually comes on and shows love, whether they come on and show love once a month, every other month, but if they come on and they genuinely reach out to you and they acknowledge you and they show love to you and they appreciate your support or they do special things for their fan base, hey, then appreciate that as well. Because being on the other side of the artistry, period, even though I'm not a famous, R&B singer or rapper or actress or anything like that, I still have a lot of people who rely on me for advice, people who come on for the show. And, my audience is only going to get greater once I hit the radio, probably the first week of February. So my audience is definitely going to grow more. And so when it does grow more, I'm going to have to make sure that I connect with those people that helped build me up in the beginning. Welcome, Nuki. Jay Barlow, y'all. So I just, I want you to make sure that you understand, being on the other side of it. And a lot of times people who manage the fan clubs or whatever, or the fan base for the artists can tell you that they mostly are the front lines of people. And most of those people are volunteers too. So if you're an artist and you have someone managing your fan base or your fan club or posting for you, make sure that you actually take time to thank that person as well. Make sure that you actually take time to thank that person and be there for them and help them out. So talk to me. What's up? We're talking about Jay Barlow. We are talking about something you would do again. What would you do again? People say, oh, I'm afraid to love again. I'm afraid to try again. I'm afraid to go gambling again. I'm afraid to take a chance again. I'm afraid to give of myself again. People say that. But I want to know what you would do again. And I said, honestly, welcome Kelvin, welcome Javier. And I, would honestly say again that, for me, I would give of myself again. I said already that I would absolutely get married again at 23. I would absolutely raise my 2 kids. I would do everything that I did and no different. I would still be the smart mouth person that I am today. I was that then. I was way worse then. I would still have that edge to me. I would still have that fire behind me. I would still tell people how it was with the respectful manner that I always have. I would still just be me. I would be authentically me. I wouldn't change anything. I would still be myself. So if I had to do this whole life again, I would do it all again. I have to say that to live freely with no regret is an amazing thing. And that's the way that I live every day. That's how I know I'm truly living. And I hope that for y'all. I hope that y'all can truly live too. You say I would do it again? That's right. Because you got something out of it. You got that lesson. You absorbed that lesson, which ultimately transformed into a blessing. Whether you knew it or not, the relationship didn't work out. Whatever the case was, it didn't work out. And y'all hear Jay Barlow in the back. I told y'all I was playing my artist music tonight. You hear it? You hear him? Okay. Make sure y'all go and subscribe and go on Spotify. He's available on all platforms. Make sure y'all go listen to the music. Go give them play. Show the love. Show the love. Hey y'all, welcome on Instagram. Lovely Nini says I can stand here and say I wish I had a backbone then, because a lot of people knew I was nice and they just walked over me and took advantage. So that's the one thing I would definitely change. So you would change that part, but you wouldn't change being there for people. You would just do it a little bit differently is what you're saying, right? That's what's up. That is what's up. I would absolutely live this life all over again with no regrets. I would take the time that it took me. They say a hard head makes a soft ass, right? I would take every single butt whipping from my mama. I would do it all over again because it taught me to be the woman that I am. So I want y'all to look at it from that perspective. Think about the good that you absorb from it, right? The lesson, the blessing. Think about that. What would you do? I would take it. I would go through all those lover quarrels and fights and everything because it taught me what I don't want. It taught me what I deserve from a man, right? I would do it all over again. I would have all them stupid fights again. I would be arguing about all the dumb shit that I always argued about with you. I would still be myself because, again, authentic. Welcome, Louie. Nini says, yes, indeed. Welcome. And Tabby says, I say I wouldn't do it over, but honestly, everything I have done has made me the best mother and person I could be now. It took me going through all the BS to get me to where I am at today. So, no, I guess I wouldn't change anything with a 100 at the end. Keeping it 100, right? And I gotta say that I love that because, that's what we live. That's what we live in this life, The trip is so much fun when you think about the trip. People focus only on the destination, but sometimes you got to focus on the trip, the whole trip itself, because that trip is taking you to where you're going. So why not enjoy it? I mean, you got to take the bumps and bruises, right? Jay Barlow says it just makes you stronger. Doing it all over just makes you stronger. All the bumps and bruises make you stronger. That's Joss Stone, bruised but not broken. If anybody knows Joss Stone, I love Joss Stone immensely. That song is probably, 10, 11 years old. Bruised but not broken. Go check that song out. And I'll be in the car like I'm Joss myself. She's so fly. I'll be having a concert in my car singing it. Bruised but not broken. Go listen to that song and then you'll see what I'm talking about. And Nene says it does, and it's a choice to be stronger. And lovely Nene says she loves some Joss Stone. Maximo, welcome on Facebook. I love you guys. Oh my God. So yeah, I just want to tell y'all that I love y'all so much and I'm so grateful for y'all. And I am here. Oh my, here goes my song, y'all. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. So this is my #1 song I'm jamming right now. In my car, on my phone, in my ears. I think I'm gonna make it a ringtone. Cause every day I hustle, right? Every day we hustle, right? Get from point A to point B. Do what we gotta do as parents. Do what gotta do as family. I see you. Look at him. I'm gonna be rapping it better than you in a minute, homeboy. I'm gonna be rapping it better than you in a minute. I'm gonna sound like you in a minute. I know, right? Okay, so listen. So y'all tell me something else you would do again. Would you travel the world again? Would you jump in the car with $100 and go as far as you could? Would you, even though you felt like you were dusty, clean yourself up and go out and try to get it again? Would you jump in front of someone with a presentation? Would you see your opportunity and take it again? What would you do? Hey, Landon. You better get your paper, player, take your eyes off me, cause we gon' get it how we live high here in the streets. We get that money, we get that money, we get rich in your player. Nene, go download that. You gonna be jamming all the way in Lafayette, mama. You sound like me, baby. So I will get in my Jeep and drive to Atlanta again. I was so scared, but the experience was great. Girl, who are you telling? You know what I'm saying? Hey, all you gotta do is invite me and I'm coming. That's me. I've done it. Shoot, man, I took a big chance. You know, in 2017 when I lost my job, I hit the road. I was all across, you know, the United States, primarily in Atlanta, Alabama, Florida, New York. I was everywhere. I mean, I would do it all over again because it gave me an opportunity. Give me opportunity. I met so many contacts. People showed so much love when I was in Florida. I mean, it's like God worked it all out for me when I got there. Because it was like those days, you know, when my energy was low, those days when I was scared, those days that I didn't get that contract, those days where I was bartending and the money, it was like $13 because it was so dead in the spot, you know. Those were the scary times because I was like, hey, Kevin's Custom Jewelry, you need to send me some of your pieces so I can wear them for you. You know what I mean? I can give them back and I can wear them for you and pass them back or whatever so I can show off your jewelry. It's beautiful. Like some bitches. All right, so look, for real, talk to me about something that you would do again. Because I would do it all over again. I wouldn't be scared. That's the thing about me. People, it terrifies the people that love me because they say, oh, she's fearless. I am. It's terrifying. I would still go out at 4 o'clock in the morning at Walmart, or I would still be that person that's doing the off things. I would still be the person that's wearing something that I want to wear to be authentically me. I would just be myself all over again. I'm not perfect. I learned a lot along the way. Onika, welcome. Hey, Owen. I love you guys. So, Onika, tell me something that you would absolutely do again, because you travel a lot. Is there some place that you went that was scary that you would still do it again? Or something maybe that, you know, energy was low, it was kind of edgy, kind of spotty, kind of scary. Would you do it again? I remember I flew right after September the 11th, like the week after, because my ticket was already booked. I would do it again because, I mean, honestly, you know, I'm not afraid, you know. Hey, Owen, welcome. Come on, Owen, help me contribute tonight about what you would do again. We already kind of discussed like being a parent, risking it all for love, throwing caution to the wind, hopping in your car with $100, you know, put your gas tank, you know, riding that gas tank, you know, 30 miles on to E. What would you do differently? What would you do the same? You would do it again. People are talking about they would risk it all again. I wasn't ready to be married. Maybe marriage. That's what I'm saying. Most people say they would never get married again. Talk to me when you're on number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Talk to me then. He says maybe marriage. That's right. You should do it. When you're ready. We talk about that all the time. Me and my friends talk about it all the time. Would you do it again? I can't, you can't, let me tell you something. John B said it best when he said, don't say what you won't do. Don't say is the song, right? Another one of my R&B favorites. Also, if you're on here, you're watching, and you are an independent artist or a local artist or whatever, send me your music. My contact information is on. You can DM me, Instagram, direct message me, DM me, email me, go on YouTube, subscribe, send me messages, whatever. Nene says, I would love to get married once. I did it 3 times, Nene. 3. And I wouldn't be scared to do it again. And Owen says 2, and been separated for 16 years now. Owen, but it is something like, isn't it something whenever it's a bad one, but it still teaches you so much? When you come out of it, it teaches you so much. Jay Barlow says, I think make her your best friend first. Yes, he would do it again. He would get married again, but she got to be his best friend first. We talk about that all the time, actually, Jay Barlow. We talk about that. You got to be my best homie first. We got to be like tick and tack, peanut butter and jelly. Hey, we got to be like ham and burger. No, we got to be like, you know, bread and meat. We got to be so tight. We got to be close, because if we're not close, we can't let anything get between us, right? So I feel you on that. I totally understand what you're saying. You laughing at me, but you know I'm right. And you know I'm honest. And Lovinini says gravy and rice. We got to be like gravy and rice, y'all. Peanut butter and jelly. Macaroni and cheese. Spaghetti noodles with spaghetti sauce. Pizza and ranch. Yeah. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. Okay, Nene. Hey, Star. Hey, baby girl. Y'all go check out Star. I am _star model AJ. She is one of the most beautiful little models I've ever seen. And I say little because she's tiny and petite, but her personality is bigger than this world, baby. And she is such a supporter of me. We run into each other. We run in the same circles. She's so dope. She teaches dance, fitness. Go check her out on Instagram, y'all. I am _star model AJ. And Owen says, I would redo my first one. Okay, right. So you wouldn't be scared to do it again. I would redo it. That's what's up, y'all. There we go. So y'all hear what I'm listening to in the background are the artists that I am supporting. They've been showing me lots of love. I'm showing them lots of love. We got some stuff that's coming up. And so you hear them on. Hey, DJ Tragedy. Hey, what's up? So know that I am playing their music. You can go check them out on all platforms. Homestead Slim, Jay Barlow, G's Up Music. You can go check everybody out. What up? What up? Go check them out. Kenneth, what's up? Special K is in the building, y'all. He's been my guest host for the last couple of shows. And actually tonight I'm on my own because, you know, we got Christmas parties and all kind of things going on. So Kenneth, tell us what you would do differently. You would do not differently, but what you would do again. In life, what would you do again? Get married again, fall in love again, have babies again, go get an education, pay a lot of money, hop out on the road with $100 in your pocket. What would you do? And Owen says, I'd also join the Marines again. Whoop, salute the service. You would join the Marines again. Absolutely. That's an honorable thing. Anybody that joins the service, that retires from the service, I got nothing but love for you. Nothing but love for you. That is one of the most selfless acts in this world, y'all. People you don't get respected the way that you should be respected. That's the issue that we see a lot of times. You know, we don't support our military the way that we should. We really do have to do that. It's very important, you guys, to do that. We do have to do that. We have to support our military, and we have to be grateful for that. So Owen says, I would also join the Marines again. Kenneth says, Special K, y'all, my guest host that y'all been seeing for the last couple of weeks says the Navy saved my life, made me a man. So Kenny, you're saying that you would definitely join the Navy again, go back through it. Nene says exactly. She's saying that in response to what I said about the armed services. That's a very selfless person, selfless acts to join. Because basically what you get out of it is an all-world experience, especially Navy. I know Navy chiefs, you know what I mean? And I know Navy retirees that have gone to other branches of service as recruiters and all that, you know? And I mean, that's a selfless thing. And Special K says, yes, ma'am, I would do it all over again. So I got a person who would join the Navy again, a person that would join the Marines again, people who say they would get married again, maybe do it a little bit differently. People say that they would go back to their childhood and do the same exact things, make the same choices. They would still be a loudmouth. They would still stand up for other people's rights. They would still be selfless. They would still do everything all over again with no regrets because it made them who they were. Me, I would absolutely fall in love every time I fell in love, despite no matter what anybody thought. Oh, it's too soon, or oh, you know, you're too young, or you don't know what love is, homegirl, and you don't know he's gonna break your heart. You know he's with every girl, or he's so fine, or whatever. Girl, he got everybody looking at him. I would do it all over again, whether y'all were right or wrong. Whether you were my supporter, my doubter, I would do it all over again. Hell, I would do Fancy's Let's Talk About It all over again. From May of 2016, I will go live every single time again, whether I had one person in the room commenting, 2,000 viewers, whether I had it shared in the chat rooms, I would still do it all over again, no matter what. I would still make my mixtapes again like I was the best female rapper of 1988 or 1998 all over again. I would do it all over again. I wouldn't change a thing. I would do it again, all over again. I hope. Anybody would say they would be born again as the same person that they are? Because, I don't know if you believe in reincarnation or what you believe in. What do you? Do it again. Weesa, welcome. And Owen says, my son, the one you met, just came home from basic training. Salute. That's what I'm talking about. I love him. I love him so much. That is a wonderful young man. We are blessed to have him on this earth, honey. And I can't say that about every child, baby. But we are blessed. I can't be mean about it because we're blessed to have the bad ones too. The people that make bad choices, we're blessed to have them too because they're teaching us, right? They're showing us that we got to pay more attention to our kids, got to be involved, right? So, y'all, I'm going to open up the floor right now for y'all to talk to me about anything that you would do. Or if you want to ask me any questions right now, come on. I'm going to let y'all do that for the next, couple minutes or so. Then we're going to wrap up, get off of here until next week. I'm going to take your topic submissions all the way through Monday of next week. You can DM me, Facebook message me. You can do whatever you want, however means of contact you have with me. Submit your music to me. You can email it to me, whatever. I'm all right. I would be my same self, Owen. I would be me all over again. The same old Fancy. Aw, Special K, y'all. He says, I would meet you all over again and again. And that's an amazing thing because I have a good friend in you, Special K. And I love the friendship that we have. You're a kind and considerate person. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much, you guys. I would do it. I would do it. All right. He said, cool. So y'all talk to me. You have any questions for me or anything you want to say to me before we get off? I want to wish all a Merry Christmas because we won't be back on until December 26th, which is the Thursday after Christmas. So I want to wish you all a happy time with your family. Whatever you celebrate, whatever you believe, I hope you get this opportunity to spend it with your family and friends, your loved ones, no matter what. And I hope you enjoy every minute of every day up until then. And so I'll see you the next time. I hope you enjoy every minute of that day as well. So we're going to be back on December the 26th, which is next Thursday. So y'all send me your topic suggestions and we'll get a vote on them on Monday. We'll take the topic suggestions until Monday. I'll put it out there on Monday. We'll get the vote and we'll go from there on Monday. But for now, you know, again, I just want to say thank y'all, and I love y'all, and I pray that y'all have a great night. Get some rest, do your thing. Loving Nene says yes, happy holidays and blessings to all. I'm so thankful for you, Fancy, and I look forward to more great times. And we're gonna have them. I'm gonna have you come out and co-host with me, Nene, on my show, radio show again. You guys to be announced. The date, the go live date to be announced probably the first week of February. That was the great news I want to share with y'all. I love you all and I thank you so much. Please go subscribe on YouTube if you have not. Let's do a prelude to New Year's resolutions. I'll take the. I would vote for that topic. Prelude to New Year's resolutions. And I get to see my land too. He's coming to see me. Nene says yes, happy holidays. Okay, yes, ma'am. And Nene, you know that I look forward to more great times with you. Definitely, I want you to come out and host with me on live. So I mean, you know, when I go on my show, so that we can talk all about things. And Tabby says, killing myself laughing. High key, I would pick up 1,000 times to be Landon's only GG on Xavier's side. Aw, you would pick me 1,000 times to be the only GG on Xavier's side. I love you. Thank you. You guys mean the world to me. You have no idea what it means to me to have that connection that we have. So, Tabby, I appreciate you. Always keeping it real. Always making sure that you keep in contact with me no matter what I'm going through, how busy I am. You still, hey, we're here. Landon loves you, Gigi. Landon's coming. You make sure that we put that thing in cement and concrete and we get the baby on. That's what I'm talking about. She said you're a blessing to our lives, especially our Landon. That is my baby, y'all. That is my baby. That's Xavier's son, only son, and that is the golden child indefinitely. He will never lose that title. So, hey, hey. Welcome, Sean. Junior high school in the house. Hey, I love you. Okay, so guys, go on and please let me know what your topic suggestions are. If you want to vote for what Owen said, second that. Go like it for me. I'm going to pin it. Actually, I'm going to pin his comment on here so we can do that. Y'all let me know if y'all want to do that. I pinned him. A prelude to New Year's resolutions. Next Thursday. I think that, you know, we could get a lot of votes on that. People always talk about fitness goals and all kind of stuff. But all right, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go because I know that y'all got lots of things to do. I appreciate your time for the last 40 minutes or so. I love you guys. Please go on to YouTube. Help me get that custom URL. I think I need probably another 35 subscribers. So if you can go on YouTube, please, please comment, like, but most of all, subscribe. I'll drop the link for you again. It's going to be Fancy Hayes Williams on YouTube. I'll drop it in there for you guys. Please go on and subscribe. I love you guys. I hope you'll have a fabulous night. Remember, I love you. Y'all mean the world to me. I would be nothing without you for this show. Your support is everything. You're phenomenal people. So enjoy your holiday with your family. I will see you on Thursday, December the 26th, about 9:30 p.m. We're going to go to 9:30 p.m. I love y'all. Don't get too full. Don't get sick. Enjoy your family. Be grateful and gracious overall. Remember, there's always a little time to be fancy, and that's me. I love you guys. Love you, love you. Thank you, Nene. I love you. Be the hook man. Hey, hey. Permission to play songs next week. I love y'all. Y'all vote and let me know if you haven't subscribed yet. I know you have, B. I know you have. But if you haven't subscribed yet, Fancy Hayes Williams on YouTube. I love you guys. Y'all have a great night. Nene, I'll talk with you tomorrow, pretty lady. I love the rest of you. Bye. Situation gets serious.